This is hydrogen tap. This is the series 3L R. The R is for revision on the plates. All the shipments that have gone out and will be going out are the R series. The new plates connect on the top, which are much better, and with the carrier on it. I call it the caddy. As you can see also on the bottom, I've made a revision on the seal that keeps the seal in place. So if you disassemble a unit, it's much easier to put it back together again. Starting tonight, I'll be doing more hookups to this unit that you can see. Uh, One of the hookups will be hooking a water pump to it with a water reservoir and trying to get some electronics on it to do various things. We'll see. One of the questions I've had is whether or not I'm going to do any experiments with the pulsing system, 20 hertz, I guess it is. The answer is yes. In the pulse, I'll be doing those tests with the Series 3L R. I'm also going to be hooking two of these series together to see how much hydrogen I can get out of it that way and what I can do with it. That port on the bottom right, that's the through port, and that's the one that you can hook the units together with. There's a lot of things you can do with that port, including using it to pump the water through. Since it's 3/4 inch, it gives you quite a capacity there. Here's a picture of the caddy system with the plates on it. The caddy's working out really well. All the units are shipping with that. That's the R, the revision. When you receive the unit, please do not touch the plates themselves. You can get cut. As you can see, this is the way the plates are without the wiring harness on it. I'm going to show you how the harness fits on the plates. The other system I had, the electrodes fit on one on the top and one on the side. I've changed that so they both come in on the top. The plates are much better now, and it's much easier to put the harness on. I had a question about why I'm not putting a straight piece of steel across the plates. That will eventually happen. Right now I have no way of machining that. Actually, to do that you need a spot welder, and I do not want to make it the plates so you can't take them apart. That's the other problem. Once you weld them, you cannot take them apart. Remember that 3L is designed for upgrades. In design, so when you get it, or even myself, to take apart and make changes. To put a bar across the top would negate that. You can see those are the water sensors, the top and the bottom. And I'll plug in one of my cables to show you how it would look. That's an RCA jack. It's real easy to get those. Plug it in and you can hook any kind of electronics you want to it. One of the reasons I haven't continued testing is because the unit up until the 3L, I haven't been satisfied enough with it because the tests I want to perform required too many port configurations. The 3L has the ports on it to do almost anything I want to do. The seal was on the top and the bottom. was a real breakthrough, at least for me. I was going to glue the bottom together to make it easier, but I found out that there's too many revisions I wanted to make in it performing these tests. You can see a good picture of the seal there and the plates, the way they sit in there. If you're interested in a unit to save yourself some time, this is the unit, the 3LR. It seems like it'd be easy to put all this together and to manufacture it. Believe me, it is not. I'm saving you a lot of time and grief. Just getting the plates alone has been a real pain in the neck. Remember, there are 15 plates in there. They're 3 by 6 inches now. The other thing is making that seal. You have to make a real good cut across the top and the bottom. I finally had a machinist do it. There's no way to make a good seal any other way. You can see how the plates fit in there. I finally have a unit now that I can work with, and I'll be performing more tests. You'll see those tests along with me. Please remember, I'm not in any competition with anybody else. If you see a better unit that you think is better, get it. What I'm designing, what I'm putting together, and what you see here is a unit that's expandable, that's bench compatible. This allows you to do all the experiments you want. I know, because that's what I do. That's what I'm doing. And then when the testing is done, it goes in the car. I don't know where you live right now, but where I live, it's cold out there, and I want to do as much testing as I can inside first. I do have some motors that I'm going to be hooking this to.